If you know me at all, you know that I like Dr. Oz about as much as I like Oprah, the woman who metaphorically gave birth to him. That is to say, not at all. I really loved it back when Dr. Oz was forced to testify in front of Congress and he got completely annihilated by Claire McCaskill. Yeah, that was great. So I was pretty pleased when I saw a video on YouTube recently claiming that Oz had plagiarized content from a doctor for use on his show. In the video, Dr. Eric Berg reveals that he had been booked on Dr. Oz's show to talk about body types, for which he says he did a ton of research. He sent along a copy of his book on the topic, and then the show abruptly canceled on him and said they were going in a different direction. A short time later, he saw an episode where Oz had another doctor on who was talking about body types using what Berg says is his script. I watched Berg's video, and I found that he had somewhat of a compelling case for being ripped off. The problem is that they're talking about the body types that we've been hearing about in magazines for several decades. So apples, who are fat in the middle, or pears, who are fat on the lower body and smaller up top. So it's kind of hard to say whether Dr. Jeffrey Morrison is ripping off Dr. Berg, or whether they're both ripping off a 10-question quiz they found in the back of the September 1994 issue of Woman's World. Do you tend to store all your fat in your head? Congratulations, you're a lollipop. The body type conversation is never just about your body, of course, and what shape it is. No one would have come up with it unless there was a way to market something to women based on it. And so enterprising quacks came up with the idea of making women buy books and meal plans based on their body type. Like, if you're an apple, don't dare eat apples because you'll only get fatter, or, something like that. Morrison and Berg dress it up even more by saying that the different body shapes are influenced by hormones and that you can eat certain foods that actually make you poop out more of the hormones that were previously making you fat. I'm not making this up. And amazingly, the two doctors disagree over what foods you should eat to poop out said hormones. All of this made me really wonder about Berg and what kind of doctor he is. And it turns out what kind of doctor he is a chiropractor. If you don't know anything about them, you might be confused as to why a chiropractor is claiming expertise in something other than spines. But if you watch my channel a lot, you may know that this is because chiropractors traditionally believed that they could cure every possible ailment by adjusting the spine. Literally anything that's wrong with you can be fixed by cracking your spine, and sometimes cracking your neck, and sometimes giving you deadly blood clots that kill you. It's happened. I've made videos about it. You can go look. Not only is Berg a chiropractor, but he's been disciplined in the past. In 2007, he was fined $1,500 and ordered to stop promoting several bullshit weight loss and muscle response tests that basically tricked patients into believing that they needed to buy his herbal supplements. I also found a blog post from a former patient of Berg's who said that she was cajoled into giving him over $1,400 for several weight loss treatments that she never actually ended up attending, and she only got a partial refund on it after she complained to authorities. She says that the usual course is about $3,000 for 12 treatment sessions, which makes me wonder why anyone thought that fining this guy $1,500 would do anything at all to stop him. And by the way, the treatment sessions, they were basically a low-carb diet plan and several minutes in a massage chair. As a reminder, the only actual way to lose weight is to eat fewer calories than you burn, which is not just free, but it actually costs less than you're spending now, since you'd actually be eating less food. Trust me, I did it once, and I could have bought a new wardrobe just based on how much I saved by not drinking alcohol for a month. So yeah, maybe Dr. Oz ripped someone off, but if he did, at least this time he ripped off a fellow quack. And for that, I think we can all be thankful.